You guys hear me?
Yes.
Do it. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to use this mic. That's why I'm a little late because technology is hard. But I was trying to. Hi, Chris. Yay. We got a live one, you guys. We're
That's
trying
great.
to get more peeps to this class, Chris. So it makes me really happy that you're here.
Well, yeah, I was telling them I'm at a work conference. It's like a virtual conference, and this is our lunch break.
Awesome.
Awesome. Perfect.
Doing it.
Most excellent. Okay. So I've got this like cool new mic, and I honestly don't even know if it's my mic or the phone that's the mic right now. This is technology. So we'll see how it turns out. As long as you can hear me, that's all that really matters. You can hear me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay. Barb, where are you at?
I'm on the Big Island in Hawaii.
Aloha.
Are
Oh.
do you have family there or?
Yeah, my brother-in-law and his wife and family live here.
Oh, wow. How nice.
It's pretty nice.
Really
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome. Look, we're getting some more peeps. Yay, Marlia, Kelly. Awesome, friends. Okay. I'm gonna turn my mat a little because since I have that different setup a little bit. Is that weird? I don't know. Is that weird? I'll just leave it like this, I guess. That's fine. Okay, let's flow. Let's flow. Flow. Okay, you guys are all muted. Awesome. Spotlight me if you want, because quite frankly, I don't know how to do that on my phone. And let's do it. Hi, Wendy. Okay. So I'm going to say, let's try a child's pose today. Mix it up a little bit. So either knees wide, knees together, somewhere in between. Just sit back, hips to heels, forehead to your mat. If child's pose is not comfortable for you, then choose something else. Choose something that's comfortable for you. So if you need to lay down on your belly, or if you'd rather just lay on your back or sit, seated meditation, totally fine with me. You do you, but I'm inviting you into child's pose. And then take about 3 big deep breaths wherever you've landed to really just settle a little bit more. So great big huge inhale. And sigh out your mouth. Ah. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, fill up. All the way up, as big as you can get. Hold. And out your mouth, let it go. Ah. Last time, biggest breath you've taken all day. See if you can find an extra little sip of air at the top. And then out your mouth, release. Ah. Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And start to create that whisper noise, that oceanic sound. And if you're with me in child's pose, you can follow me. If you're somewhere else, you can join us whenever you're ready. So invitation to inhale, come up and forward into a scorpion cobra variation. So big toes touch behind you. Lift your heart, shoulders back and down, gaze up. And then exhale, see if you can rock right back into a child's pose. Inhale, rock forward again. So knees nice and wide, big toes touch behind you. Lift your heart, open your heart. Exhale, rock back into child's pose. If you're not enjoying this, for whatever reason, if it's not working, then cat-cows, just regular cat-cows are perfectly fine. Intuitive movement is always welcome. So if you want to go somewhere on your own, just feeling around into your own body, feel free. And you can kind of get a little bit more explorative with this movement, just back and forth. So I'm lifted up onto my fingertips now. Maybe you try widening your knees or bringing your knees together just to experience something different. Be really aware of your spine, especially your low back. Don't force anything. And then eventually, friends, we're going to come all the way up into our down dog. So in your next couple rounds, next couple breaths, or next few breaths, just find your way back to your first downward facing dog. And then back in your down dog, pedal it out, walk it out. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. Yeah, good. So feel into the length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. Feel into the strength of your shoulders. Good job, friends. Ujjayi breath, reconnect. Take one more big inhalation. And then as you exhale, gaze forward to the top of your space. Step, tiptoe, or hop forward, fold. Hang out here for a few rounds in your fold. So you can ragdoll your arms, grab opposite elbows. You could bring your hands behind your head, interlace your finger. So see if you can feel a connection to your center here. Good. Big, spacious breath. Next time you inhale, find your way to a halfway lift position. Lengthen. Nice, Chris. And exhale, bow and fold. Do that one more time. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's take it all the way up. So slow rise all the way to stand. Arms reach. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down slowly. Spinal extension. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's take it back to stand. Lead with your heart if you can. So bending your knees is helpful. Arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Adding on just a little bit. Inhale, reach. Baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades as you curl open. Re-extend your arms. Realign your spine. Exhale, stick your butt out behind you as you dive down slowly. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Inhale at the top of your push-up. You're welcome to come to knees if you'd like. Exhale, slowly lower. Listen, inhale, start with a baby cobra. So lift your heart. Use to strengthen your back body. Point your elbow tips back. Press through pelvis and shoelaces. Exhale, release. This time, inhale, full cobra or even up dog. So see if you can lift higher. And if you want to stay with a low cobra, that's totally fine. Exhale, release. Inhale, this time, Spider-Man cobra. Hands frame your yoga mat up on your fingertips. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. We're going to go through that one more time. Inhale, low cobra, baby cobra. Back muscles strong. Press down through shoelaces. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift a little higher. Full cobra or up dog. Exhale, release. Feel your spine move slowly like a wave. Inhale, lift, Spider-Man. Exhale, lower. Rise up to hands and knees and find your way back. Downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Good job, you guys. All right. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Right knee, right elbow, or aim high for your armpit. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine, scoop out your belly, step forward, low lunge, and take it up to crescent lunge. Take a moment to settle in. So slow, deep breaths, strong legs, energetically pull front hip back, draw back hip forward. Tone your belly, navel to spine, protects low back and lengthens low back. Puff up your heart and maybe gaze up. Soften your face, slow, deep breath, one more. Bottom of your exhale, friends. Bring your hands to your front thigh and push your hands into your front thigh as you draw your belly button in and up, almost as if you're puffing up your low back or rounding your low back a little bit. If it's helpful, you can scoot your back toes forward. And then we're moving into our warrior three. So reach the crown of your head forward, float your back leg up. So lean forward. See if you can keep that connection to center. Belly button pulls in and up. Inner thighs face one another. Back of your neck is long. Option to add some arms if you want to. You do not have to. Find your personal fullest expression. Take one more deep breath. Good job. Back to crescent lunge. See if you can land maybe softly. Inhale. Nice. Awesome, Wendy. Exhale, hands to the earth. All right, we're going to take what's called horizon lunge. So left hand stays down. Right arm reaches forward, up. Spin all 10 of your toes to face the right side of your mat as you reach back. So all of your toes face the right edge of your mat. And maybe this is where you stay. This is nice and stretchy. If you want to, you can make it more of a strengthener. Lift your hips like a modified side plank of sorts. Or maybe you lift and lower your hips a few times. So wherever you want to be working this for about 3 more breaths. You can get creative. You can just experiment, explore. There's no right or wrong way. As long as you're in your body and you're very intentional with your movement. Take one last breath. Next time you inhale, friends, we're just going to rewind that. So reach up, spin your toes forward, and bring your right hand down back to low lunge position. From low lunge position, standing splits. Right foot roots down, left leg to the sky. So one-legged forward fold, that's all it is. Good job. Connect to your center. It's fine if you open your hip. It's fine if you keep your hips square. Neither one is right or wrong. So you do you. Be present. Be intentional. One more inhale. See if you can lift a little bit higher. Maybe spread your left toes. Tiny little potato bug ball. So left big toe comes down next to right big toe. So big toes touch. A little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl. So you can either intentionally lift heels up or you can intentionally press heels down. If it is available, you're welcome to wrap your arms around your shins and give them a big squeeze. Listen here, friends. Take a couple more breaths. You want to make sure you have a little bit of space in front of you on your mat. An option even to double up the front edge of your mat or triple it up. We're coming into screaming toe pose. So bring your hands in front of you and gently set your knees down on that cushion you've created, maybe. You can also just use a blanket or something under your knees if needed. Bring your knees hips width distance apart now. Feet hips hip distance apart. Toes are curled under. Sit back onto your heels. Screaming toe. Hug in with your inner heels. I know Chris loves this one, so I had to give it to Chris today. So hips to heels, and then hands can come to heart. Maybe you want to stretch through your shoulders. You can interlace your fingers behind you. If this is a lot, if this is too intense at any point, you can bring your hands to a block or to the ground in front of you and lift your hips a little bit. Take some weight off. This is super, super good for our plantar fascia, that soft tissue on the soles of our feet. This used to be really, really difficult for me, and now I actually could be here for a while, and I kind of like how it feels. It feels like it's stretching. So be with it wherever you're at. Meet yourself right there. Use your breath. Take about 3 more. Ooh, maybe you exhale out your mouth. Maybe you even make some noise like I just did. Ooh, good job. Then you take a lion's breath. Your last exhale, maybe stick out your tongue across your eyes. Good job, you guys. All right, bring your hands to the ground, and you're going to come back into a forward fold. So heels will come down, and you'll lift your sit bones. And maybe you're okay right here, or maybe you need to kind of take one leg back, shake it out, point flex. Take one leg back, shake it out. So you do you. If you need anything, give it to your body. Hang out in your forward fold. Ujjayi. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. And let's take it all the way to stand. Arms extend overhead. Now listen. Side body stretch to your right. So you choose. Maybe you grab your left wrist. Maybe you bring your right hand to your right hip. Reaching up and over like a crescent moon with your body. As you're reaching to your right, send your hips to your left a little bit more. Lots of weight in left foot. Breathe into your left side. One last round. Puff up your left ribs. Inhale back to center. Other side, up and over. Exhale. The same thing, make it yours. Your own variation. More weight in right foot. Breathe into your right ribs, the space between your ribs. Those intercostal muscles, see if you can wake them up. Take one more. Back to center, inhale. And then exhale, chair plane pose. So bend your knees, sit back. Reach your arms back. Keep your heart lifted. As you sit back, feel your core. So draw your belly button in and up just ever so slightly. You can stay here or option to float up to tiptoes. So now use those strong feet. If you're on your tiptoes, see if you can sit a little lower. One last round. Option to stay on tiptoes. If you're feeling like a balance challenge, inhale, high mountain. Maybe even stay on your tiptoes as you dive down and fold. Heels on the ground, lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, flatten your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank or modified plank. Take an inhale at the top. Spread your fingers. Exhale, slowly lower, strong core. Baby cobra, like we did before, keep it low. Exhale, release. Full cobra or up dog, so lift a little higher or a lot higher. Keep your shoulders back and down. Exhale, release. Spider-Man cobra, hands wide up on your fingertips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Find your way back, down dog. If you want, maybe grab a quick child's pose. Maybe grab a quick drink of water. Maybe take a big open mouth sigh. All right, down dog. Ujjayi breath. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, or as close as you can come. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left to left, exhale, in for your armpit. Inhale back up. Now exhale, knee to your nose, round, scoop out your belly and step forward softly. Crescent lunge. So rise and settle. Slow, deep breath, square hips, strong legs, strong feet. Soften through your forehead, soften through your jaw. Be intentional with your arms and your fingers, even with your gaze. So feel everything in your crescent lunge right now. What feels awesome? What might feel a little bit tight or stiff? Take one more in breath. Lean forward as you exhale, hands to your front thigh. And if you need to, kind of screw your back toes forward just a little bit. Find connection to center by drawing your belly button in and up, like you're puffing up your low back a little bit. Try to keep that. Lean forward, back foot floats off the ground. Stay connected to your center. Inner thighs face each other. Back leg is long, strong, and powerful. Spine is long, strong, and powerful. Belly button pulls in and up. Add your arms if you want. Take one last full breath. Your personal fullest expression. Back to crescent. Softly land. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Horizon. So left arm reaches forward, up. Spin your toes to the left edge of your mat or towards the left edge of your mat as you reach back. And let your hips come down. So that kind of feels intense on my right wrist sometimes. So I scoop my right hand forward. So feel free to do that. You can stay here and stretch. Or remember, you can lift your hips. Lift them over a few times. Wherever you want to go. And maybe you go somewhere totally different on this side. Maybe this side feels different. So honor that. Last couple. All right, next time you breathe in, we're gonna rewind back into our low lunge. So inhale, lift your hips, reach up, reach forward, low lunge. Toes face forward. Standing splits, right leg floats high. So navel to spine, let your neck relax. Good job, friends. Strong through your right leg. Spread your toes. Awesome. If there's any more length you can find, take one more big, huge inhale. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. So big toes touch, tuck and curl. Be in your potato bug ball for a couple rounds. So curling into yourself, getting really small and compact. And then yes, we are headed into one more round of screaming toe pose. So if you want to, double up the top of your mat, even triple it up. You can kind of scoot your toes back if you need to, and then sit your knees down in front of you. Adjust so that your knees and your heels are hips width distance apart. Toes are curled under, sit back onto your heels. And if that's too much, remember, you can bring your hands to a block or to the ground in front of you and lift your hips as much as you need to. If you're able to sit back, hug in with inner heels and any arm variation you want to take. So you do you with your arms. Focus on your breath. Allow sensation rather than resisting it. Thank your body for sensation. Give it about 3 more breaths. Maybe you make noise with your exhales like that. Good job, you guys. All right, coming into a forward fold. So fingertips or hands on the ground. Uncurl your mat and lift your hips up. Forward fold. Hang out there, feel all that new aliveness in your feet. If you need, you can take your legs back one at a time, kind of shake them out or roll out your ankles, point flex, point flex. Eventually just forward fold, maybe ragdoll and ujjayi. Nice job, friends. Inhale, halfway lift position. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand all the way up, big stretch, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All righty, we are going to flow, one breath, one movement. So hang out here for just a moment, either hands at your heart or arms by your sides, and just find a sense of grounding in your body. So root through your feet, find that connection to ground. And from that place, grow tall. Connect to spaciousness, let your shoulders broaden, allow your body to take up space. So moving through that entire flow, breath to movement, if at any time you want to take a break or move on your own or do just what your body needs, please feel free at any time to just do you. Otherwise, we'll move slow and intentionally with our slow, deep breath. So standing in your mountain pose, take one more huge inhale, fill up, take up more space. Extra sit. Out your mouth, let it go. Ah. All right, ujjayi, here we go. Inhale, reach. Side body stretch of your choice over to your right. Exhale. Through center, inhale. Over to your left, exhale like a crescent moon. Inhale, center. Take a little baby back bend, exhale. Navel to spine, protect low back as you curl open. Re-extend with your in-breath. And dive all the way down into your fold. Exhale. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep this exhale going as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, stay low. Exhale, release, full cobra or up dog. So lift higher, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Spider-Man, inhale, lift, up on your fingertips, hands nice and wide. Exhale, lower down. Downward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, settle. Inhale, right leg high. Hold here and wait, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Now everybody, exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, crescent, rise. Exhale, hands to front thigh, navel to spine, prepare for your balance. Inhale, lean forward, back foot floats. Exhale, hold, option to add arms if you want. Inhale, crescent lunge, step back, reach up. Woo. Exhale, hands to ground. Horizon, inhale, reach forward, up, spin your toes out to the right as you reach back. And then just rewind, reach up, forward, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg high. Tiny little potato bug ball, get small. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up all the way, reach. And listen, exhale, chair plane or drinking bird, option to float to tiptoes. High mountain, maybe stay on tiptoes if you're there. Reach up, maybe lift to tiptoes if you're not. And maybe stay on tiptoes as you dive down into your fold. Halfway lift, heels on the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low. Lower all the way to your belly. Baby cobra, stay low. Back muscles strong. Exhale, let it go. Full cobra or up dog, lift higher. Keep your shoulders back and down, elbow tips point back. Exhale, lower. Spider-Man cobra, on your fingertips, elbow tips point up. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. Down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, settle in. Left leg high, inhale. Hold here, or left knee, right elbow, exhale. Inhale, three-legged. Left to left with your exhalation. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose, scoop out your belly, step through softly. Crescent lunge, rise slowly. Breathe in. Hands to your front thigh, exhale. Navel to spine, prepare for balance. Inhale, back foot floats up. Hold for your exhalation and maybe add some arms. Crescent, step back softly, inhale. Hands come down, exhale. Horizon lunge, reach forward, up. Spin your toes out as you reach back. Good. Nice crescent, then come back into your low lunge, just rewind it. Exhale. Standing splits, inhale. Exhale, little tiny potato bug ball. Curl in, small, compact, empty out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Listen, friends, plant your hands. Step back to a plank. We're going to take side plank. Right hand is your base. Roll onto baby toe edge of right foot. Left arm up. You are more than welcome to bring right knee or forearm to the ground to modify. Oh my gosh. This is so hard. Hips are high, so lift them up. Maybe left arm forward, maybe left leg up. 2 more rounds of breath. Powerful breath, vibrant breath. We're going to make a slow transition to our left side. So come through your plank or modified plank and change. So outer edge of your left foot is karate chopping the ground. Lift your hips. Maybe right arm forward, maybe right leg up. Find your breath, soften around it. About 2 more. Woo, good work. Plank pose or modified plank pose. Inhale out the top, push down. Exhale all the way to your belly. 1 more time, baby cobra. Inhale. Release, exhale. Lift higher, full cobra or up dog. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, lower. Spider-Man, hands wide up on fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Very nice. Take it back, child's pose it out. If you'd rather take a hero's pose, just seated kneeling position, please feel free. Find your breath. Slow and steady. Open your mouth and sigh if you want to. Good job. Acknowledge your body for all that it just did, all that it just worked through, all the power that you just felt as you moved through that sequence. And also give it compassion for the things that are hard. Tell your body, it's okay that you're not perfect. It's okay that balancing is hard for you or that you have tight hamstrings or whatever it may be. Just acknowledge your body for a moment. Rather than being critical, on purpose, be compassionate, be kind, maybe even playful. All right, my friends, downward facing dog. Ujjayi. So hear it, feel it, use it.
Inhale, reach up. Sorry, right leg to the sky. Just reach up, you guys. All right, right leg reaches up, and then open your right hip. So bend your knee and peel it open. Squeeze through your outer right glute. Stay here. Or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm reaches forward. Lift your hips and feel your strong back muscles hugging around your spine. Take one more deep breath. Maybe give your right wrist a nice little rolling out while you're here. And then bring it back. Three-legged down dog, square hip. So if you want, you can even set your right foot back down and re-extend. Inhale, three-legged. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. And then this time we're going to come into a wide-legged straddle. So walk your hands all the way to the left edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. See if you can lift your hands off the ground, maybe even reach your arms out wide like wings. And then when you're ready, just let it go. Either fold or explore in your own way, any way you'd like. About 5 to 7 breaths here. Good job, friend. Take about 2 or 3 more. Feel whatever there is to feel. Just stay in your body. Stay with sensation. Stay with your breath. Next, inhale. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Walk your hands to the top of your mat and rotate your toes forward. So you're in a low lunge. From low lunge, we're going to come all the way up to a standing stack. The right foot presses down, rise up, left knee lifts. Reach up. All right. Figure 4 with your legs. Okay, it's like hailing all of a sudden. Okay, figure 4, outer left ankle, top of right thigh. Sit back, chair plane arms, or anywhere you want to go. Maybe hands to your legs, maybe hands to a block or the ground. Crazy weather. So wherever you're at, my friends, about 4 or 5 more breaths. Feel your hips active through your left toes. Flex them back. Soften around whatever you're feeling. So you're not straining and forcing. You're relaxing around sensation, taking big deep breaths, letting your body know, I'm right here and you're just fine. I got you. All right, we're gonna come back up into a standing staff position. So super slow if you can, back to standing staff. Left knee lifts. If you want to modify, high mountain is perfect. Otherwise, left knee is lifted, maybe even extend left leg forward. Try not to lean back. One more inhale. Low lunge, slow motion into low lunge. Fingers and toes touch at the exact same time, if possible. And then three-legged down dog, right leg back and up, open your hip. Get that nice stretch for as long as you want. Whenever you are ready, we'll come into pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat, set your body down. If you want to take this on your back or in a seat or any other way, please feel free. We'll be here for about 7 to 10 breaths. So take as much time as you need to set yourself up really intentionally. Maybe you use props even. And then just bow forward and breathe. Good job. Inside out your mouth. About 3 more breaths. All right, friends. We're going to come up into a three-legged tabletop. So lift your upper body, plant your hands, curl your back toes under and scoot your back knee forward. Then unthread your right leg and give it a nice little shaky shake. From here, eventually just extend your right leg back and take your right toes to the left edge or off the left edge of your mat. Gaze back over your left shoulder. Look back at your toes, lengthen through your right side. Lean into it and move however you want to get that nice stretch. One more deep breath here, right side nice and long. And then back to a tabletop. And back to a downward facing dog. If you want to move through a vinyasa to get back to down dog, please feel free. Ujjayi breath. Keep it going. Use it to support you and hold you. You're using your breath to hold you from the inside rather than just muscling, fighting your way through this practice. All right, inhale, left leg to the sky. So when I lift one of my legs, I always step my other foot right to the center of my mat. That's just like a little tidbit of information. If you don't do that, I want to try it. So left leg lifts and then bend your left knee out and up. So peel that hip open and feel the strain, feel the squeeze, I should say, in your outer left glute. Use it to lift your knee. Strong through your hands and your shoulders. Stay here or flip it. Left foot comes down, left arm reaches forward. Open through your front body. Feel the strength in your back body. Make sure you can breathe. One more round. And then come back. Three-legged dog. Square hips. So if it helps, set your left foot down and then re-extend left leg. Inhale. Step your left foot forward as you exhale. Coming right into that into that, what's it called? Wide-legged straddle. So walk your hands to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. And anywhere you want to go, so please feel free to try something different on this side. Or maybe you just want to rest and hang out. I shouldn't say rest, there's still stuff happening. But maybe you just want to make it a little bit more of a restorative pose. You can also make it challenging. You can take it into a headstand, twist, Skandasana. Last couple around. All right, halfway lift position, breathe in. Walk your hands forward. So fingertips on the ground, walk your hands forward, rotate toes forward, you're in low lunge. From low lunge all the way up into standing staff. You can use your right foot to help you up if needed. So right knee lifts, arms reach, balance on your left foot. Flex your toes, hug in with your inner thighs, and then whenever you're ready, figure four. Chair plane arms, weight is primarily in your left heel if you're sitting into a chair, or you can take it forward and bow. You can arm balance or twist. You can do anything you want. Just make sure your breath is there. Keep the flexion through your right toes. Soft face. About 2 more breaths. Coming back to standing staff. So if you can, stay balanced on your left foot and rise up. Lift your right knee. Please feel free to take high mountain instead. Option to extend right leg forward. Press through your heel. One more inhale. Now super slow motion, low lunge. Toes and fingers touch at the same time. And then three-legged dog, left leg back and up. Open your left hip. Woo. Stay here as long as you want. Whenever you're ready, coming into pigeon, left side. So set yourself up very intentionally, just like you did on the right. Spread through your front toes to protect your knee and your ankle joints. And then breathe. Send your breath down into your left hip. Good job, friends. Think about 3 or 4 more. Invitation. With your next inhale, fill up as big as you possibly can. Extra sip, send it down into your left hip. Visualize that. Use your imagination. And then open your mouth. Ah. Lift up. And come into a 3-legged tabletop. So plant your hands, tuck your back toes, scoot your back knee forward, and then unthread your left leg. Shaky, shaky, shake. And whenever you're ready, left leg extends back, left toes off the right edge or to the right edge of your mat. Swivel your hips, sway your hips left as you gaze back over your right shoulder. Feel around. You can round your spine, arch your spine. You can rock a little forward, bend one or both elbows. Maybe come down to your forearms even. Take one last deep breath. Feel into it. Tabletop. And one final down dog or just child's pose. You want to take one final vinyasa to get back to down dog? Please feel free. Wherever you have ended up personally, just give yourself a moment to feel, to notice. Take a little inventory of your body. And let's find our way into just a seated meditation. So before we go down onto our back, just find a seat on your mat, anything that feels comfy. So please feel free to use a bolster or a block or something underneath you. And we're just gonna play with a little bit of breath work before we go down onto our backs. So we're going to take, these are from Kundalini Yoga and they're called Kriyas. We're going to take our arms out to both sides, palms face up, and then just bend your elbows and bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Try to point your elbows straight out, so not down like this, but straight out. And then we'll inhale, and this is through your nose, but it's not ujjayi, so it's kind of like a forceful breath through your nostrils. We'll inhale to the left and exhale, twist to the right. As you twist, see if you can feel it coming right from your waistline, and you can either keep your head facing forward or you can just keep your head moving with your shoulders. So I'll begin, and you can join me whenever you're ready. Looks like this. In, out, in, out, in, out. So there is just a little bit of, I don't want to say force, but there's a little bit of effort and letting go at the same time as you're moving back and forth. So you're letting go of a little bit of control and you're kind of working back and forth, like you're trying to feel your spine, almost like a rubber band, moving side to side, in, out. Keep going just like that. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms up, reach them up, interlace fingers, steeple index, inhale and hold. Hold at the top, hold at the top. Mula Bandha root lock. pelvic floor seals. Hold, hold, hold. Let the breath circulate around. Squeeze everything in. Get taller. Hold. And then out your mouth, let everything go. Let your arms fall down. Maybe a little shaky shake through your body. Just sit, seated meditation. Hands rest on your thighs or knees. And soak it in. So eyes closed, just feel whatever there is to feel. Notice whatever there is to notice. If you hated that, notice it. If you love that, notice it. All right, blink your eyes open. And then one more, we're going to take what's called Ego Eradicator Mudra. So you're just gonna make thumbs up with both hands and then take your arms out like we did. And then up about, so they're at about 60 degrees like this. I don't know, is that 60, 45, something like that. So try not to shrug your shoulders up, but let your shoulders rest down. And if it helps, bending your elbows is fine. So all we're gonna do from here is breath of fire. So strong exhales from our belly through your nose or mouth, both are fine. I will begin, join me whenever you're ready. Ha, 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 ha. Out, out, out. So pumping from your gut. We've got about 50 total, so take it at your own pace if needed. Pump, pump, pump. Breath of fire, feel the strength down in your belly, the heat down in your belly building. Ha, 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 ha. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands all the way up, interlace. Steeple index, inhale, hold at the top, hold, 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 Mula Bandha, hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, hold, and let it all out, let your arms fall down. Ah, maybe a little shake, 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 shake. Just sit, soak it in. Notice good, bad, happy, sad. Maybe notice, oh, that kind of was a lot on my shoulders or my back. Notice, maybe you strain through your neck to hold your arms up. Just notice. Invitation, if it would feel nice, to just roll your head around, slowly stretching your neck. And if it would feel nice, maybe you even interlace your fingers behind you as you roll your head around. Job, you guys. In your next few breaths, come all the way down onto your back and hug your knees in towards your belly. Rock gently from side to side. Give your low back a little massage. Supine spinal twist of your choice. Let your knees fall either direction. Gaze up or over your opposite shoulder. Really give all of your weight to the ground, to the earth. And slowly Find your way to the other side. So come through center and maybe take a moment to rock it out, neutralize. And a few deep breaths as you take it to the other side, your variation once again. And then when you feel even, pretty much even on both sides, come back to center. Maybe rock it out for a moment. Eventually find a happy baby pose. And from happy baby, explore in any way, rock side to side, extend your legs, plow pose, kind of take it into a variation of plow. And just start to slowly find your way into your final relaxation. But there's still poses or stretches that your body is craving, move through them. Give yourself a moment, no rush. But eventually just coming into your final relaxation and letting your body totally relax and give in. My quote for you today is super simple, but I heard it and I was like, that's like so profound. That's just the love that doesn't try to change you, changes you. The love that doesn't try to change you, changes you. Kind of let that just soak in, let your body just relax. Feel into your inner space. Just let yourself rest, let your mind rest. Let yourself have these last couple of moments to simply just be. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Just bring yourself back slowly. Maybe wiggle fingers, toes, maybe even tap your heart space a little bit gently with your fingertips. Tap your belly, just really feeling your physical body, landing in your physical body. And then when you're ready, fetal position, roll to either side. And use your arms to slowly guide yourself up. Seated meditation. One last time, just sit tall, eyes closed, hands gathered to your heart. Bow your head to your heart in acknowledgement, in gratitude, in love. Just thank yourself for taking the time out of your day to practice, to be in your body and connect with your breath. Thank you guys for letting me guide you. Namaste.
Okie dokie, my friends. Love you. Thanks for joining again, Chris.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Katie.
Absolutely awesome, Katie.
You guys rock. Have a wonderful day in this crazy hailing weather weirdness. Cuckoo.